Good morning, all. Ira Epstein with your morning flash update for this Wednesday, the 2nd of August, 2023, 8:10 a.m. Central Time. And we wake up to a new world, right? Well, the stock market down across the board. Why? Well, Fitch changed its credit rating, dropped America down, looking at the fact that we are non-functional in Congress. You can read all the pretty words you want. That's what they're saying. And that we keep kicking the can down the road, don't bite anything. The problem for the world is, where else do you go? We are the biggest economy. We are the most stable. We are a true free economy. There's really nowhere to go. You're going to put your money with China? I don't think so. Japan's still the biggest buyer of what we have. So I'm not saying this isn't problematic. If you're reading that into what I'm saying, absolutely 180 degree the opposite of what you're thinking. I think it's a problem. I am anti-government, as you know, because they don't get things done. They're all bought. That's the simplest way I know how to put it. They have the lobbies that go after them. They stay in power. There's no term limits. We have problems. This is just what you're seeing. It's been this way my whole life, and they're not going to put term limits on themselves. As much as they want to talk about Biden's age and Nikki Haley, well, maybe at 75 years old you don't run. I think it's a smart move. I'm older than that. Nah, they won't do that. All right, so what else? Well, we have economic data today. Maybe we should go to that, and then we'll get to the rest of this. So let's go to that right now. So as we take a look, let me step over here. I knew I was going the wrong way. The mortgage market headline numbers down in all categories. The index down 0.3, the new purchases down 3.1, and refi down 2.5. ADP again comes in almost double the estimate. Remember, there were 497,000 jobs last week. Now they're 324,000. And the numbers we get, if you will, when we look at unemployment claims and jobs report, nothing seems to match up. It's sort of interesting. The Treasury announces quarterly borrowing needs. Now, it's going to be way more than the market was expecting. This is symptomatic of a lot of problems that we're having. We keep kicking cans down the road. The Biden administration doesn't want to address the issues. We see that. They can blame the Trump administration all they want. They're the guys in control right now. They can put things through, but they don't. They just want to continue to spend, and that's a problem. And that's what Fitch is saying. We're going to get the petroleum stocks estimates for today, and that's going to come out at 9:30 a.m. They are looking for some serious numbers. We'll see, because the API number was a huge draw. It just looks so out of whack. We'll see if that comes in, but it was a monster draw. You're up a little bit speaking about energies right now. I still like the long side of gasoline. Haven't seen any reason not to. Finally, a bounce in the corn and the wheat. Now, Russia began bombing again. I think this town is called Ismail on the Danube. And again, another port. And they're just systematically after stopping Ukraine from grain exports. What that does for Africa and other countries, it is not good. And we'll see. You cannot possibly tell me it's a humanitarian good thing they're doing. When you look at the metals, a mixed picture. I am so happy copper is down. Why? Because I didn't believe it belonged up. I kept telling you, China has not bit the bullet. They have done nothing. They offer words around the edges with no concrete actions that should be driving copper higher. On its own, copper will go higher, a combination of maybe economies that trough here. That would be a great thing. In addition, supply problems. I do see those things happening. In the bonds and notes, they are waiting on the government refunding announcement. That'll come out sometime this morning. We'll all find out what that does. Dollar's been up on it. Mixed picture, as you're seeing in the currency markets. The pound, tomorrow, we get the Bank of England, widely expected to go 25 basis points. Could there be a surprise of 50? That would be about it. But the big news to me has been how the markets have been going up or down to the lower Bollinger Band or upper ones, and turning on a dime against them. If you don't understand this, you have to.